But it's just the same old stuff. It's the same agenda that they have been pushing for years. It's the same agenda that they implemented when they were last in charge of the White House. Although, as Bill Clinton pointed out a few weeks ago, this time their agenda's on steroids. This time they want even bigger tax cuts for the wealthiest Americans. This time they want even deeper cuts to things like education and Medicare and research and technology. This time they want to give banks and insurance companies even more power to do as they please. Now, somehow they think that these same bad ideas will lead to different results than they did the last time. Or they're hoping you won't remember what happened last time. They're bad ideas. Well, I'm here to say, Seattle, that we were there. We remember. We're not going back there. We're moving this country forward. Look, we don't expect government to solve all our problems. And it shouldn't try to solve all our problems. I learned from my mom that no education policy can take the place of a parent's love and attention and occasionally getting in your face. As a young man, I worked with a group of Catholic churches who taught me that no poverty program can make as much of a difference as the kindness and commitment of a caring soul. And Democrats, we have to remember some things. You know, not every regulation is smart. Not every tax dollar is spent wisely. Not every person can be helped who refuses to help themselves. We believe in individual responsibility. But that's not an excuse to tell the vast majority of responsible, hard-working Americans, folks like Sue, who've done all the right things, you're on your own. That if you're, you know, have the misfortune, like most people do, of having parents who may not be able to lend you all the money you need for college, then you may not be able to go to college. And even if you pay your premiums every month, you're out of luck if an insurance company decides to drop your coverage when you need it most. Now, that's not who we are. That's not what built this country. That's not reflective of what's best in us. We built this country together. We built railroads, highways. We built the Hoover Dam, the Golden Gate Bridge. We built those things together. We sent my grandfather's generation to college on the GI Bill together. We did these things not because they benefited any particular individual, any particular group. We did these things because we were building a platform for everybody to be able to succeed. We were creating the conditions for everybody to be able to succeed. These things made us all richer. They gave us all opportunity. They moved us all together, all forward, as one nation, as one people. And that's the true lesson of our past. And we love the free market. We believe in rewarding entrepreneurship and risk. But when I hear my opponent and some of these folks talk as if somehow nobody had anything to do with the success of these businesses and our entrepreneurs, I have to remind them that we the people, invested in creating the internet that allowed Microsoft and Google and Facebook to thrive. There's not a business in this country that's not benefiting from roads and bridges and airports and investments we make together. Every time we've got a kid who's getting a great education in a public school and able to go to get an outstanding education in a public university. We're contributing to the possibilities of the free market succeeding. And that's the right vision for our future. That's the reason I'm running for president. I'm running to make sure that by the end of this decade, more of our citizens hold college degrees than any other nation on earth. I want